Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix documentary series, Tiger King. So let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. I also love to watch Netflix. If you guys do too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. That's all the way. Let's talk about Tiger King. This is a highly popular Netflix documentary series that aired last week on Friday, and I really didn't have much thoughts about wanting to see it just because I'm not big on documentaries, but this show blew up. It's the #1 show on Netflix, the memes about it, and just everybody talking about Tiger King. So I was like, let's see what this show is about. A rivalry between big cat eccentrics take a dark turn when Joe Exotic, a controversial animal park boss, is caught in a murder-for-hire plot. That's not even half of what this show is about. Joe Exotic owns about 200 tigers, has this huge park where people can come pet tigers and just be a part of his community. And he hires a lot of people to take care of the animals. It's just a big thing. Well, you have PETA, and we have this woman named Carol who kind of doesn't like what he is doing. So there's this feud between both of them that is going on. She runs a sanctuary for tigers that have been in the circus or whatever. They go there, they can go there and live and then eventually die. He is breeding tigers and having cub petting and a lot of things that she may not agree with. That's still not even half of what this show is about. There's also him getting married to 2 men. He is a singer about lions and tigers. He eventually tries to run for president and governor. He expands his park and eventually hires someone to try to kill Carol. This show is absolutely insane. It is from the same people who made that Fire Festival Netflix documentary from last year that I really did enjoy. And so I was kind of hoping for some entertaining moments. And Joe Exotic is a really entertaining person. And he is a very charismatic guy, and people believe in what he is doing. So the show definitely does capture why people think he is an entertainer. He makes his own pizza at his park. He takes photo shoots. He has his own talk show. He makes music, which he actually doesn't have that bad of a voice. The lyrics are bad, but he's a good singer.
But then it got a little crazy, it got a little hazy, and the cops said there's something wrong here.
He does so much and he wants to be famous. He eventually tries to run for president and spends $60,000 of the park's money to endorse him. And it is an insane show. And I like how each episode is broken up, about 6 episodes, how each episode focuses on one thing, may have been his relationship with his 2 husbands, or him running for governor and president, and then towards the end, hiring someone to kill Carol. I like how each episode is broken up and has one focus to kind of make you connected to a different aspect of his life and his music career and his shows. Whatever it may be, each episode has a real focus on one part of his life. And I really did like that. I was telling my wife, this show would have not worked if it wasn't for how Joe lived his life. He wanted someone to film him 24/7. In most documentaries, you have to find footage of your subject, and you have to have interviews. And there are a lot of interviews within the show, but also Joe Exotic was being filmed constantly by his own request, so they were able to use that footage of things that he was doing. So it adds a lot within here, and you'll be able to have a really extended documentary series, where most documentaries are like a movie form, and we have this one on Netflix that has a lot of footage that of his own, which plays into the show. And so you're able to see a lot more of his park being ran, the behind the scenes aspect of it all, him running for governor. And I really like that, is that we got to see kind of behind the scenes of all of it, not just interviews and fake footage of everything that is going on. When you hear people on Twitter and Facebook and the internet say that this show is crazy, believe them. It is absolutely insane, the things that happen in here. And it's crazy to believe that a zookeeper hired someone to kill someone else. It is absolutely crazy. And one thing I also did like is that the show attempts to kind of give you a viewpoint from Carol, who is running the sanctuary, and she works for PETA, and why she thinks Joe is a wrong person and what he's doing is not right. And then you have Joe's side of the story and how what he is doing and breeding the tigers and having a zoo, and what he is doing is right, and what Carol is doing is wrong as well. So they definitely do a good job of showing you both sides of the story and kind of giving you pros and cons for each one. I really did like that. And you get to really know Joe Exotic throughout the whole series to the end of the show, where you kind of feel sad for the guy for how his life has turned out. And that's all due to the fact that we have a lot of that footage and a lot of the interviews really build up the character and what he is doing, and then eventually kind of losing it all at the end. And you really do feel for the guy. You kind of feel sad for the predicament that he is in. The show covers a lot, and a lot of different things are being thrown at you all at once. And when you think, oh, that is crazy, nothing really could top that, something else happens, and that's even crazier. Then something else happens, it's even crazier. The progression of this show is absolutely insane. You will always be interested. My wife and I sat down and watched this in just one sitting, and we were glued to the screen. This is the highly entertaining series about a guy who loves tigers a little too much and then tries to have someone killed. It is absolutely insane what happens in this series. So if you guys like weird documentaries and you like people that are larger than life, I highly recommend checking out Tiger King. It is on Netflix now. 6 episodes, about 45 minutes long. I promise you, you will be entertained, and you will think to yourself at the end, this is one crazy story. I can't wait to see what they do in the future with this. I heard they're wanting to do a second season of this documentary, and even Kate McKinnon is going to star in a scripted series as Carol. That is going to be hilarious. So I understand all of the buzz and the hype around this show. It is absolutely insane. It is fun. It is a great show. I highly recommend checking this out. Guys, believe the hype. It is a bizarre show. And if you guys want some more entertainment based around Tiger King, look up Tiger King memes on Twitter and Facebook. They are hilarious. And if you watch the whole entire show, you can understand a lot of them, and they are funny as can be. So check out those memes. They are funny. I'm going to go ahead and give Tiger King, the new Netflix series, an A-. Thank you guys for checking my review for the new Netflix documentary series, Tiger King. Check it out if you want to be entertained. Stay tuned for more up and coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.